Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to share with you how we build, launch and scale Shopify stores to 1K in sales, and we do that for you. We manage everything, including supplying and shipping all of your customer orders 100% for free for up to 1 whole year, and then we hand the store over to you. Okay, and then by that time you will have everything you need to scale and grow already in place, with everything set up and done for you. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you haven't watched any of my videos before, well, obviously I'm talking about our Shopify Launch Accelerator program. And this is what that video is going to be about, guys. I'm going to share with you everything you need to know about our Shopify Launch Accelerator, how it can help you. If you're brand new to Shopify, or you have tried to build your own dropshipping store with Shopify before and you have struggled to get sales, then you might want to look at what we're offering here. Okay, so if you've got a spare 20 minutes or perhaps 30 minutes for me to go through, explain to you exactly what we do with this program, how we've helped other stores get to £1,000 in sales, to kickstart them with their Shopify journey, and how we can help you as well, then you're going to want to listen up and you're going to want to listen to what I have to say in this video. So if you can spare 20 minutes of your time, guys, by the end of this video, you'll have a good idea of what we're able to do for you, why I think you should jump on board, and hopefully I've been able to provide some insight into what we're actually doing with our Shopify Launch Accelerator program. So enough about that. We'll dive straight in. I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you how you can sign up at the end. And if you have any questions, you can leave comments down below, or you can reach out to me directly via my Slack community, which I'll show you how to sign up for that as well. That is completely free for you to join. And if you do find any useful information in this video, please subscribe to the channel and also give this video a big fat thumbs up as well, because that helps it reach more people. So what are we talking about then? So we're talking about our Shopify Launch Accelerator. So links for everything I'm sharing going to be down below in the description in the usual place. And let's just dive in and show you what's going on. So guys, the Shopify Launch Accelerator is a 0 to 1K program that we have developed. Now, if you don't know anything about us at all, we are a supplier based here in the UK, and we manufacture our own range of products. Things including, we do tons and tons of wall art, we do things like mugs, we do stickers, we do weight loss products, a whole range of products. Our primary category, if you like, our niche, is really the sort of home decor space. Now, we've been doing this for a very long time, well over 16 years, and we have been offering drop shipping as a means of other sellers, other resellers, to resell our products on marketplaces such as eBay, Amazon, Etsy, and also through their own retail stores on platforms such as Shopify. Now, 2 years ago, we launched a new program aimed at resellers who are onboarding into our dropshipping program, for those of them who are basically starting from zero with almost little or no experience whatsoever. So what the Shopify Launch Accelerator program does is it's a case of where we build. So we build and launch a brand new Shopify store for you under your brand name. So you choose the brand, you design the logo, we design the store, and we load that store with more than 2,500 of our own products. And then we scale and grow that store completely 100% organically, using influencer marketing, so no paid ads whatsoever. And we scale that store for you to 150 orders, which amounts to roughly about over £1,000 in sales, as Great British pounds. And what we do is we guarantee that figure for you. And by the time that we're ready to hand the store over to you, by this time, you would have over 100 social media influencers actively promoting your brand to their audiences on social media every single month. This is completely organic marketing, it's influencer marketing, and it requires zero paid advertising whatsoever. And best of all, from day one, we guarantee that you make a profit and you are able to stay profitable right the way through the program. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit more about it. So as I just explained there, look, we build, launch and scale your store to 1K in sales, and then we hand things over to you. Okay, so we manage everything, including supplying and shipping all of your customer orders, and this also includes all of the gifted product that we will ship to the influencers that you'll be working with whilst enrolled in this program. Okay, so for other stores that we have done this for, we've grown them to over £1,000 in sales. We've actually gifted upwards of £2,000 worth of free product to influencers that they work with in order to help that brand grow their social media following and actually drive engaged targeted audiences to their store, which has generated the sales that we've been able to generate for those stores. And we actually run this program, we do this program for you completely for free for up to 1 year. Then we hand things over to you, and by this time you will not only have a team of influencers who are already promoting your brand to their audiences, bearing in mind that they'll have audiences of anywhere between 1,000 and perhaps 50,000 or even 100,000 followers. So you're sending free gifted product to these influencers month after month after month after month. They keep sharing with their audience. They keep driving consistent traffic to your store. And this is how we grow your brand, grow your store, and this is how we get sales. So the best thing about it all is that you do get to keep all the profit from day one. And every single store that we've done this with is profitable from day one. So they're profitable from the day that they start with us right the way until we hand things over to them. So let me just tell you a little bit about the benefits of this program. So the benefits for you are, so we cover the cost of every single product you sell. Now I mentioned at the beginning of this video that we launch your store with our own products. Like I said, we manufacture and supply our own products, which means that we will fill your store with products that we make. Okay, and this means that we can supply those products for all of your orders, for all of your customer orders, for all of your gifted product to your brand reps, to your ambassadors. We can supply all of that completely for free at no cost to you whatsoever. And we continue to do that until you've made at least £1,000, that's Great British pounds, in sales in your store. Okay, and we use influencer marketing to drive all of the traffic and also grow your own social media following, so your own brand account on social media, completely organically, and we do that with zero paid advertising whatsoever. So that means that when you take over the store and you take over from us and you take it in your direction, you will have a team of people who are able to promote any product that you wish to add to your store to their audiences, and that's going to continue to drive traffic and sales for your store. Okay, so as I mentioned, we also cover the cost of all gifted products that we supply to all of the influencers that we'll be working with. And I mentioned earlier on that by the time we hand things over to you, by the time your store reaches £1,000 in sales, you will have over 100 influencers actively promoting your brand on social media. And how do I know this? Because that is what other stores that we have done this for, that's exactly what they have. Okay, and the best thing of all is that you get to keep all the profit from day one, and you will be profitable from day one. So to qualify for the program, you just need an existing Shopify account. This is available to anyone who is interested in dropshipping, whether you are new, whether you have a little bit of experience. Ideally, it's aimed at people who have little to no experience with Shopify, little to no experience with dropshipping, and they essentially want somebody like us to hold their hand all the way through, just get their store established, get a marketing strategy in place, which means that you're able to then take it and grow it and scale it with the strategies that we implement and build for you. And we prove that they work by using our own products, by launching your store with our own products and growing that store to over 150 orders, over £1,000 in sales. And this is how we prove that that marketing strategy works for you. So why would you want to choose Shopify? Well, Shopify is by far the most reliable and scalable platform that we have used. Okay, so this is why we recommend using the Shopify platform. Okay, it's 100% tried and tested with our methods. All of the stores that we do this with operate on the Shopify platform, so you'll need to use Shopify if you want to enroll in this program. Now, what should you name your store? So we'll be selling into the UK market. Okay, so we are based in the UK, so we'll be supplying our products to customers based in the UK. Yes, we will offer overseas shipping in your store, but less than 1% of your orders will be going overseas. The majority of your orders will be going to people based in the UK. We'll be working specifically with influencers in the UK, but it does not matter if you yourself are not based from the UK. You can be based from anywhere in the world, and you can do this with Shopify. We can just sell into the UK market, but this does play into what you should name your store. Obviously, you're a UK brand, so even if you're based in a different country, we have multiple people from all around the world enrolled in this program, but they are all selling to the UK market. So what this really means is that you should ideally go for a .com or .co.uk domain name. Okay, try to avoid hyphenating your brand name once you enroll in the program and you're thinking about your brand name. Try to avoid hyphenating or choosing something that's more than 2 words. So you want something that's memorable or easy, easily spelled, rolls off the tongue nicely, and is ideally something related to home deco, because that's the type of products that we're going to be selling. Obviously, later on, when you take control of the store and you decide to take your store in a different direction and you start adding products from other suppliers as well, or you can just continue to sell our products if you want to, then you could think about that when it comes to your brand name later on. So remember that you will be building a brand with Shopify. This is what we're doing for you. So you want to check availability of your domain name, and you want to make sure that you can get the exact matching handle on social media as well. And when I say on social media, you want to make sure you can get at the very least the Instagram and TikTok, because those are the 2 primary channels that we'll be using for marketing. But you may also want to check things like Pinterest and things like YouTube, or even Facebook as well, if you want to set up more social channels. So if your brand name was, for example, Home Decor, in an ideal situation, you would want a domain name which is homedecor.com or homedecor.co.uk, and you would want to be able to get the handle on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Pinterest. You do want to get Home Decor exactly as it is with your domain name, okay? Because you want that consistency across how your brand appears, both in your domain name and across all of your social channels as well. So in terms of what kind of products you'll be selling in this store, well, like I said, part of what we do for you is that when we build your store, we list that store with over 2,500 of our own products, and this will include some of our best-selling products that we've been selling for almost 16 years. It's going to include a ton of home decor, things like acrylic decor, greeting cards, mugs, cups, prints, wall art, stickers. We do labels as well. We do weight loss charts. We do weight loss journals. We also do trackers, and we also do food planners as well. So guys, these are some of our best-selling products, and we can guarantee that we will be able to sell these products in your store as well. Now, how long does it take to reach £1,000 in sales? Okay, so most stores that we do this with manage to reach this £1,000 target. Remember, there are 3 targets to this program. The 3 targets are £1,000 in sales, 150 orders, and over 100 influencers promoting your brand. Okay, those are the 3 targets. Those are the KPIs that we set for building and growing your store with this program. So in terms of how long it takes to reach £1,000 in sales, it's not just how long it takes to reach £1,000 in sales. It's how long it takes us to reach £1,000 in sales, reach 150 orders, and get 100 people on social media actively promoting your brand into your brand ambassador program. Okay. However, whilst we expect to do this within 6 months, we actually do extend this program, as you heard at the beginning of the video, for up to 12 months. Okay. And we will extend it upwards of up to 12 months to make sure that we can guarantee that we're able to be successful with every single store that we do this with. Okay. And during this entire time, we will continue to cover the entire cost of every single product that you sell or that you provide through this program to the influencers that you'll be working with, completely free of charge. Okay, there will be no cost to you whatsoever. We will supply all of this product completely for free until your store reaches £1,000 in sales. This is why this program is so fantastic for newbies, because if you're new coming into this, or even if you you have a little bit of experience with Shopify, say you built a Shopify store in the past because you watched some YouTuber talk about how easy it was to make 10,000 a month dropshipping with Shopify. Well, obviously you failed, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. But anyway, the point of the matter is that if you're a newbie or you're inexperienced, your main problem with Shopify is that you do not know how to drive traffic. Okay, that is the problem. You probably had a decent store before, okay, or you're probably capable of building a decent store. You also probably think too hard about the type of products that you're selling, and the problem is that what that does, and my browser has just decided to crash. Okay, that's fantastic. Bear with me, guys. I have to pull my browser back up. Right, so as we wait for that to load back up, so you probably have thought in the past way too much about what type of products you're going to sell, and it really doesn't matter in the beginning. We could do this. We could drive traffic and drive sales to your store regardless of what products you sell. I mean, we do this program with our own products, okay, just to prove to you how easy it is to drive traffic and sales with Shopify. We can do this time and time again. We do this with multiple stores, multiple clients, and every single time we build the same store with the same products over and over and over and over and over again, and we can drive each and every single one of these stores to £1,000 in sales, and there's absolutely no reason why we can't do it for you as well. So what happens once your store reaches £1,000 in sales? So you've heard me talk about this £1,000 target. So once your store reaches £1,000 in sales, we hand things over to you and you can take it from there. Or you can actually choose to re-enroll into program and have us continue to support and grow your store even further. Okay, so if you decide to take control yourself, you can start adding products from other suppliers as soon as we hand things over to you. You can continue to leverage the same marketing strategy, which is the influencer marketing team that we're going to build for you, the brand ambassador team, and you can utilize that brand ambassador program to grow your store and scale things as far as you want to take them. Scaling is literally just a matter of how many influencers you're working with. Imagine every influencer you're working with has an audience of X amount, right? So if you work with 10 influencers and they have combined following of, say, let's say 100,000 followers. So you work with 10 influencers, they've got 10,000 followers. Every time they post your products to their audiences, they're going to drive traffic to your store. To scale influencer marketing, you just scale the amount of influencers you're working with. Don't work with 10 influencers, work with 100. Don't work with 100, work with 1,000. You just scale, and that will scale the traffic. And if you scale the traffic, you'll scale the sales because your conversion rate will remain the same. We typically average a conversion rate in all of these stores of between 3 and 4% on average. So for every 100 visitors that we drive to your store and these other stores that we work with as well, we manage to drive between 3 and 4 orders, 3 to 4% conversion rate for each and every single one of these stores. So will you have access to your store? So yes, you will. So you will, even though we'll operate the store for you and we will run things, we will download your orders, we will process the orders, ship the products to your customers, you will still have complete access to your store. And this leads us on to how do we actually provide you with access to the store? Well, you grant us in the beginning, when you enroll into the program and you do so with your Shopify account, for us to get access to your store so that we can do what we need to do and sort of build the store, launch it, get it ready for launch, populate it with the products, and then once we launch, actually download the products every day. It's a daily task, right? We need to be in your store 7 days a week. And how we do this is we do this through our Shopify partner account. So when you enroll in the program, we will go through an initial login process with you where we will request access, collaborator access to your Shopify store, and that will give us our own login, which means that we can log into your store anytime that we like, and you can actually see the activity of that login, and you can actually revoke that login at any time that you want. So we will have completely separate logins, which means we can both be inside of and working on the store at the same time. But in the beginning, there'll be very little for you to do. So how often will we need access to the store? Well, we need access to the store all the way through the program, just so we can do everything that we need to do and actually grow your store to £1,000 in sales. Now, in terms of what your role is throughout this program, well, we will ask you to do a couple of things. First of all, we'll ask you to design your own logo. Okay, so we think it's your brand, you should design the logo. We will then take your logo, so your design theme, and we will build a color palette from your logo, and we will use it to completely style and make your store unique from the other stores that we also have enrolled in the program as well. So bear in mind that all the stores that we have enrolled in the program, they're all selling products that we supply. Okay, so you're all selling the same products. However, each and every single one of these stores is uniquely themed, and we build out that theme based on your logo design. So we will also ask you to send the invites to the social media influencers that you will be working with, from whom you will build your brand ambassador program. Now, this is super easy to do. Don't worry about how exactly this is done. We will tell you exactly how to do these reach outs. It actually takes less than 30 minutes per day. Okay, you can send, everything is templated. We have all the pre-written templates for you. It's literally just a case of, inside of your Shopify admin, we use an app called Shopify Collabs. It's a free app, so there's no app fee to pay. You would send these collaboration invites to these social media influencers via Shopify Collabs directly. You can send up to 100 per week, and we recommend that you use that full Shopify Collabs allowance. And by sending these invites out, what you are essentially doing is you are sending gift vouchers, free vouchers to these influencers, up to 100 per week, inviting them to join your brand rep program, your brand ambassador program, to collaborate with your store. Okay, and what they do is that they can then choose to accept your invitation. They come on board into your program, they redeem their voucher, and then they can place an order in your store for the products that they want. And then when we ship those products to them, they will then create content which you can repost on your own socials, and they will create videos, they will create images. You can then upload those images to your store, to which creates unique content for your store as well, diversifying your store away from other stores who are also selling the same products. And essentially, the more collaborators you can work with, the more invites you send, the more people who will join your program, the more gifted product we can send to people. Bear in mind, we will ship all of this gifted product completely for free right the way throughout the entirety of the program. So it makes absolute sense for you to just send as many invites to as many people as you can. The more you send, the faster and bigger your store will ultimately grow. Okay, so are there any additional costs? No, there are no additional costs whatsoever. All of your costs, including your Shopify subscription, your listing fees, selling fees, shipping labels, all of this is covered completely by the sales that we will be generating for you in your store throughout the entire duration of the program. And all of your net payouts from Shopify are paid directly to you, to your bank account by Shopify directly, and you get to keep all of that money as profit. Okay, you don't pay us a penny more apart from the enrollment fee. Now, can we provide an example of how much profit you can expect to make with Shopify? So absolutely, I'm going to share with you now a store that we have done this with. This store has already passed £1,000 in sales, and they have chosen to re-enroll in the program once more. When you re-enroll for a much less fee. And what we do with that re-enrollment is we then take your store to the next £1,000, and then you can then choose to either take over the store from there, or you can choose to re-enroll again and we'll take you to another £1,000, or you can choose to re-enroll and we can take you to another £1,000. And every time you choose to re-enroll in the program, we guarantee you that you will make a profit every single time. And whilst you are making this profit, you are also growing your store by £1,000 more sales every single time. Okay, so we're just going to check out this store here called the Cuppa Deco, which we launched back at the end of March earlier on this year. And in fact, it took us 127 days to achieve sales of our target, so sales of £1,010.44. But more impressively, as you've heard in this video, we did that entirely with 0 paid ads and 100% with influencer marketing, which is exactly what we are going to be doing for you as well. And this is the store here, guys. This is the Cup of Deco store. We built and themed this store. As you can see, it's themed to the logo. And all of these products in this store are all products that we physically manufacture. There are no outsiders, no outside third parties whatsoever. We physically design, produce all of the products, and we ship all the products ourselves as well. So we can guarantee the quality of everything that we ship out. And we can guarantee that the orders arrive, within 2 to 3 days within the UK. So this is similar to what we'll be building for you. There's over 2,500 products in this store, and essentially you will get a store just like this. It'll be themed different, but you'll get the store full of these products. Now, let's just have a look at how this store performs. So I've actually pulled up the admin for this store, and as you can see, we currently have 16 orders in awaiting dispatch there. But if we go back to the 29th of March and the 2nd of September, so from the day that we launched this store to the 2nd of September, which is today, today's date, you can see there, 2nd September down here. So you can see we've already surpassed the £1,000 goal. So the owner of this store, Jonas, decided to re-enroll in the program once more, and we are now growing this store to the next £1,000 in sales. Okay, and we are currently on £1,462 in sales. Now, we hit the £1,000 target. If we go to the 29th, I think it was around the 3rd of August. Yeah. So we actually hit the £1,000 target within the first 127 days. So between the 29th of March and the 3rd of August, as you can see here. And then since then, okay, so between the 3rd of August, so if we go 3rd of August to the 2nd of September, we've now generated an additional £471 in sales on top of that. So it took about 4 months to reach the £1,000 target, but it's taken just over a month to do 50% of that again. So you can see what happens is that when you re-enroll, everything becomes accelerated as the store continues to grow. And the reason it becomes accelerated is because you are continuing to work with more and more influencers. So what happens is you onboard, you by the time you get to £1,000 in sales, you've got about 100 influencers enrolled in your program. They're getting free product every single month, so they're sharing that free product with their audience. And then next month, you're then onboarding more influencers, more new influencers into your program. But then you're also sending recurring gift vouchers to your existing brand reps as well. So every month your program compounds and grows, which is why we see this accelerated growth. So if we look at what the total sales were up to the 3rd of August on that £1,000 in sales, you can see the cost of shipping was £350, the transaction fees were £50, the Shopify subscriptions £145, the total profit was £464.07. It's a net profit margin of 45%, and here is actually the actual screenshot here. I can actually show you in the store. If we go to the store, and there we go, look. So this is the actual screenshot here that we're sharing here on the website. So guys, you can see that it's real. And if I share this for the last month, you can see that's the actual figures. You can see conversion rate of 3.75%. Another 70 orders added on in the last literally 30 days. And you can see £471 in sales, almost 2,000 in store sessions, and the average order value is £4.73. And a lot of the items that we sell are low value items. We sell a lot of wall prints, £3, £4, £5 per time. So the average order value is pretty low. So we do a lot of orders. And if we go to if we go back to the home screen here, we can actually see we've actually got 16 orders waiting in dispatch here, guys. And you can actually see all of these orders. These are today, these were yesterday, Saturday, Friday, Wednesday. You can see all the orders dating back. The total amount of orders in the store, 1233. So the order number starts on 1001 if you're familiar with Shopify. So I think that's a total of 233 orders to date. Now, how do we get the results? Well, I've explained that we use social media influencer marketing to build stores 100% organically, and we do that without spending any money on paid advertising whatsoever. We supply free products. Like I said, we've got over 2,500 products that we'll put in your store. Influencers can pick and choose whatever they want. We will ship that product to them. So they're invested in the type of products that they're receiving because they're getting to choose which products that they want. They then receive those products. They create content that you can reuse in your own socials. You can put onto your website, and they will then share that content with their audience, and that will drive traffic to your store. And that's exactly how the Cup of Deco store has generated all of those sales, and it's exactly how you will generate your sales in your store as well. Okay, so like I said, we invite individuals to collaborate with your brand and provide free gifted product for them to order from your website so that they can then share those products with their audiences, which drives traffic and sales. That's how we get these results. So for those of you who don't know what influencer marketing is, I thank you for spending all this time watching the video and you don't know what influencer marketing is. Let me just briefly tell you what that is. Influencer marketing is a type of marketing that focuses on collaborating with individuals on social media that have audiences. We use these individuals to promote your brand, store, and products. And an influencer can literally be anyone with a reasonably sized following. That could be anyone from 1,000 followers all the way up to, well, pretty much the sky's the limit with that. And this can be on any social media platform, including things like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, even Twitter, Facebook, YouTube as well. And their followers trust the influencer. That's essentially why they follow them, right? So they follow them because they create content that they're interested in. So when these influencers share opinions and recommendations, those opinions and recommendations resonate with the people who are following them. So those people are much more likely to then go ahead and make purchasing decisions on your store from their recommendations, much more so than they are if you were just trying to cold promote your products via your own social media. So this is why influencer marketing works so well. So influencers have built trust with their audience already, so their endorsements feel more genuine compared to traditional ads such as paid advertising, which I do not recommend for newbies and I do not recommend for initially building Shopify stores. Paid advertising is something you should be doing when your store has already generated multiple thousands of pounds in sales, so that you literally have a spare £1,000 of profit just sitting there that you can then go and waste to train the AI to make paid ads work for you. In the beginning, it does not work at all. Trust me, I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds on paid advertising. In fact, I actually have a full training course, a full training program on Shopify influencer marketing for those of you who don't want to sell our products and perhaps you're a bit more experienced but you just want to learn how to scale your Shopify store. Well, I've got a complete full how to drive traffic and sales with Shopify influencer marketing training program that you can also look at, and we can do it with your products as well, and you can just learn the influencer marketing side of things with one-on-one training with myself. So the real question is, guys, does this sound like something that you need and something that you've been looking for to help you succeed with Shopify and actually get these results for yourself? Well, if it does, hopefully I've shared all the information that you need. If you have any questions, then there is a link down the bottom on this page. Like I said, there are links to this page and others on my website that you can reach out to me directly. You can book a free call with me if you want more information about any of the programs or services that we offer, or you can check out more videos on my channel. I think there's about 80 odd videos on the channel that I've recorded so far. Other than that, guys, I'm going to leave this video wrapped up there, and drop a comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.